Hey everyone, Garbage here. Time for another update on the development of my game. The biggest thing that I've been working on recently is finally getting a proper map built into the game. Right now I'm in the gray boxing phase, which means I'm arranging the pieces of the map using literal gray, or in my case, white boxes. Each building is made up of small modular pieces that I designed to fit together seamlessly on a grid. You've got doors and windows and stairs that all just sort of snap together. And once I've got a map layout I'm happy with, then I can start adding textures and props and make sure the lighting looks good. And that is, in a nutshell, how you build a map. Another thing that I've been working on is the inventory system. When you pick up an item, it'll show up in your inventory and you can drag and drop the items into different inventory slots. Maybe in the future, you'll be able to pick up items through the interface as well or do other things with it. But for now, it's just the bare essentials. Now, an interesting thing about how the drag and drop works is that you're not actually physically moving the item from one slot to another. Instead, all you're doing is transferring the information from one slot into the next one, including which icon to use and the quantity and whatever other stats might come with it. To help sell the illusion, however, when I click on an item to drag it, I do spawn in a semi-transparent sprite of that item that follows the position of the cursor just to give the player that little extra bit of visual feedback. I still haven't talked about what exactly you'd want to do with these items once you have them, but that's something we can talk about in a future video. Finally, I wanted to show you a feature in my game that I'm surprised even AAA games don't have. I've talked about this in a previous video, but one of the challenges of making games is accommodating for different screen sizes and aspect ratios. My game, like many others, use a dynamic user interface where the position of certain HUD elements like your ammo and health will move further or closer together depending on the size of your screen. However, one problem you face, particularly on wider displays, is that the HUD elements can be too far apart, making it difficult to see them at a glance. And so I've also included the option to limit the aspect ratio of the HUD so that it will never go wider than your standard 16:9 monitor, which is a feature I know many ultra-wide users have been asking for. And this is literally 4 lines of code in the game engine. It's not difficult at all to do. But for whatever reason, a lot of AAA games just don't have this option, and it's weird. In fact, let me know in the comments why you think this is the case. I mean, I can probably guess what it is, but I want to hear what you think. But yeah, hope you've learned something today by watching this video. I've also been streaming a lot on Twitch recently. Link to my Twitch channel down in the description. Come and hang out if you want. Like, subscribe, and bell. And as always, have a nice day.